Today's video is brought to you by the novel 9/10.
Our passion for liberty and truth is unmatched. AMTV contributor Topher Morrison.
Welcome back to AMTV News. I'm your anchor, Topher Morrison. It is Friday, April 26, 2013. In our first story, Obama loves to plan with parents. President Obama is the first sitting president to address Planned Parenthood. Rush Limbaugh thought old Slick Willie would have garnered a lot of action in a place like this, but of course, as we all know, his hands were full during his administration. Old Barry O trumpeted classic platitudes today of his beloved war on women and his relentless vilification of pro-life groups by claiming conservatives want to prevent women from receiving contraceptive care, cancer screenings, and education, all in an effort to turn back the clock to the 1950s. It is curious to note that had the 1950s suffered the millions of abortions per year our society now endures, the room Obama would have been speaking to would have been halved. Instead of the Marriott Wardman Park Hotel, Cecilia Boone's living room would have sufficed. But the kicker? Obama castigates those regressive lifers by reminding them, quote, "There's nothing conservative about the government injecting itself into decisions best made between a woman and her doctors." As for Obamacare, squarely positioning itself between patients and doctors, Obama was conspicuously silent and, in grand irony, reached out to members to protect his baby. Obamacare, writes William Bigelow of Breitbart News.
Along the same lines, you stated that that a baby born on a table as a result of a botched abortion, that decision should be left to the doctor and the family. Is that what you're saying?
It should. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. That decision should be between the patient and the healthcare provider.
Go ahead, sir. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I think that at that point, the patient would be the child struggling on a table. Wouldn't you agree?
You're recognized.
That's a very good question. I really don't know how to answer that.
And in finance and economic news, the $2 trillion underground economy. CNBC reports there is a $2 trillion economic underworld keeping this economy alive. President Obama has evidently driven 8% of the U.S. economy into the shadows, which now is twice as large as it was in 2009. While the government claims 7% unemployment, real unemployment, according to traditional measurements, is closer to 15%. Measurements long since abandoned by Washington bureaucrats favoring more palatable and politically correct numbers. Usually the lifeblood of corrupt, dysfunctional, or developing regimes the world over. From Russia to Brazil, this informal economy ranges from high-tech to hard labor. It's under-the-table, taxless, notoriously part-time, and exposes many to unscrupulous employers. And with Obamacare up in the air, as well as immigration, pressuring employers and keeping everyone guessing what is next, and jobs stagnant, more are turning to the dark side of our economy for answers. Capturing every corner of the alternative media, watch AMTV News Monday through Friday. Follow me on Twitter @AMTV News and like us on Facebook at Greenwave TV. Find my source material and more videos like these. Visit AMTVmedia.com and Greenwave.com, both part of the AMTV network. This is AMTV, the voice of independence.